All right, welcome in Wingin It. We're here for you. We're missing one of our members, Brennan Duarte, out this week. Austin Platts, Jack Duncan. I'm Dylan Corbett. We're still here for you. We're going to knock out an episode, and he will join us again next week. So we'll have to get his story about funny drunk moments with his parents when he woke up in bed with them, but that's probably next week. We got a good episode in store. Let's start with something that kind of just popped up on my radar this weekend. I think it caught everyone by surprise. What the hell was Adrian's kickback? Oh my God. I mean, Project X was kind of like our time where it was like, we have to see this movie. I think a lot of us remember that movie. That movie was fantastic. It was like the ode to our teenage adolescent years. This was like that. But what were you guys' thoughts there? I've got some after you got some. Adrian's kickback in Huntington Beach.
Project X, the movie, is a classic. Great
Correct.
Soundtrack in there too.
Oh yeah,
based on a true story, but I don't know like any details of this new thing that happened. Do you, Jack?
I actually don't. I saw the video of the people running, but I don't have the details. Project X is fire though.
So I kind of got the gist of like TikTok. We've talked about how it's like trends and like the For You page just keeps certain things and like repurposes it to mass audiences if you have a lot of engagement. So it was like some dude who basically was like, hey, it's my birthday. I'm trying to get a party. It started as just like a bunch of kids around a bonfire in Huntington Beach. And it just circulated on TikTok, Instagram, influencers get a hold of it because it turned into a meme that you had to kind of do your own spin on for comedy. And all of a sudden it was like, what, like 10,000 plus people there? You saw that shit where it was people dancing on cars, streets were overrun. And as I learned more of it, I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. But at first I was like, does this even look fun? It looked like you're on your feet for a while. It looked like people were just dancing with their phones out. No, like I would have to like have a water bottle of raspberry Smirnoff vodka if I was attending this. Right?
Yeah.
Did Adrian like get arrested or?
I don't even know if he showed up. But like it was crazy. KFC did something for it on 1 Minute Man.
I think that's what I saw the tail end of was all those people run away on that. But
I mean, shit, I probably would have gone too if I was near it.
Right? Yeah, you should ask Aaron if you saw any raucous about it. On that note, have you guys done anything post-pandemic that felt a little weird being back to normal? I kind of mentioned how I went to Lifetime for the first time that was without mask. I was like, holy shit, fucking finally. But it was weird. Have you guys fucking gone to an absolute rager, maybe a full capacity crowd? I mean, Austin and Dallas has probably been there for a couple months now, but
I mean, not honestly, like so many bars were still open in St. Louis during the whole pandemic. I feel like nothing's really changed for me that much. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Mine wasn't. I mean, it still wasn't full capacity, but it was. I went to the Cub Cardinal game Sunday night with my dad, and
nice.
They had like double what they had. That was the first series. They had like doubled it up on attendance from what they were allowing. So it was. I mean, it was pretty loud in there. Like it was pretty cool to be back in like a live sporting event like that. It still wasn't full, but I think June 15th they're getting back to full.
Are you guys?
Has Drew Ellis gone to every single Cardinals game so far?
Dude, he's got issues.
He's a
hardcore fan. I mean, shit, I'd be doing that too. I'm still going to Twins games, and I'm not even a fan. I think I've been to 3 this year.
Really?
I think Drew's been to 3 this week. I'm not kidding.
Well, when your dad strokes his bat and fumbles with his baseball during the games, I'd probably be a diehard fan too.
He got so mad at Brennan and I for leaving in the 7th inning. He stayed by himself. That's where he met Jimmy the Cat Hayes, that dude he took a picture with and Instagrammed it, that STL broadcaster.
Yeah, Jimmy the Cat.
Can we talk about the guy starting on second base in extra innings?
Me and my dad were talking about that.
What do you mean?
Is that like a permanent thing?
in extra innings of baseball. Now,
Yeah, they did.
I kind of like it. What do you think about it, Dylan?
So they had been testing it out. My mic was going in and out, but we just seamlessly kind of did that there. Nice filibustering by you guys. So they tested this out. This is what baseball has been doing because their fan base is, dude, I'm a diehard Cardinal fan. I'm a diehard baseball guy. I've been barely paying attention, like not to where like I'm keeping up with like the standings and stats because that's easy to look up. But dude, sitting and watching a 3-hour game is, I mean, I feel like I don't have time for that anymore unless it's the playoffs, especially with 162 games. But they tested it out in the minor leagues in pandemic season. They were like, shit, all right, let's do it because that shortens the pace of play, which is what they're trying to do. So you don't have these 20-inning extra inning games. You know, they just automatically throw a guy on second. So, yeah, it's bizarre. Who knows?
I mean, it makes sense, but is it permanent or like are they doing that in youth baseball and college everywhere now? Is that like the thing now?
No. So, I mean, it's 2 years in a row at the major league level, and I imagine it'll slowly domino effect be kind of the new norm. Like, I think you're going to see a lot of changes because Theo Epstein left the Cubs to do this job to make baseball like better for the youth again. So that's interesting. But speaking of not youthful, did you guys see the Guy Fieri news that broke today?
No.
Holy crap. So Food Network, Flava Flav, the not Flava Flav, but the taste of Flavortown.
Flavortown.
Yeah, thank you. He re-signed an extension with Food Network, which is, wait a second, Food Network still going 3 years. Any guess how much money?
Oh, isn't it 80?
80
What?
80 what?
81.
No,
Million.
80 what? $80 million 3 years for Guy Fieri on the Food Network.
What?
Flavortown, baby.
That is absurd.
That's how I know we're gonna make it. We're in the business that is just chucking money at people now. You know, here's another example. You guys know Drewski on TikTok, and he's he just has a new podcast coming out. I saw this. Are you checking out Drewski's The Drew Zone, sponsored by Mountain Dew? I mean, come on. How many seasons is that going to run? It's like you're just forcing it at that point, but it's just digital audio. That's where instead of having your money in TV advertising, now it's just like digital is the way to go. That's why you hear all those annoying ads like on all your favorite podcasts.
Dude, I'm so curious to how much these kids are making off like Twitch and YouTube because they are just rolling in dough. I wonder if they're like 20 millionaires before they're even like 21 years old.
There's like a pay-per-view kind of model that TikTok does, right? Because I'm pretty sure that dude Newman, who stole all the content, he still gets paid like a decent amount. It's not like overwhelming, but who knows?
Is Newman that dude who's like does like the dancer thing where he's like,
well, he was the
I can dance like that one.
I don't think so. That might have been Harry Tate, but Newman was this dude that like started with this I don't know, this trend, and he just ran with it, and he started doing comedy, and then he got busted for like stealing everyone's kind of ideas and repurposing it for his followers. Austin, talk to us. I've got two things here for you. First of all, your newfound passion for tennis, and then we'll get to the 1 minute bread challenge.
Yeah, dude, you guys fuck with tennis. We just got rackets from Dick's, and we just went to play, and there's 8 courts, all were taken, and there were 3 or 4 people waiting in line, and we're like, all right, where do we stand to wait? Like, we didn't know the etiquette, and this bitch from across the tennis courts goes, there's a line over here, and me and Grant were like, we got to get out of here.
Well, dude, Brendan and I are kind of making bets and kind of curious if this is just one of those things you get severely obsessed with for a couple of weeks and then just drop it like piano.
Oh, yeah, there's a very good chance that's possible. But we're trying to find an activity to do that's active, and it's honestly really fun.
Dude, I'm a newfound tennis connoisseur in terms of I was watching tennis this morning. It's on like overnight. I like betting on it. It's exciting. Djokovic, Nadal, etc. I grew up, my parents had a tennis court, So I was always playing. And tennis is actually interesting because that is the one sport where it's like, basketball, you can have two different levels of, play at basketball, and you could still play a one-on-one game. It might be lopsided. Tennis, if you are just like picking up a racket and someone who's actually like, playing at a high school level, you can't even play with them because it'll just be so frustrating. You're just hitting it left, right, out of bounds into the net. The other person would just quit.
Dude, it's not easy at all.
No.
But I feel like once you get the hang of it, it's like really, really fun. Did you just say you had a tennis court when you were younger?
Correct. No, it gets even better. So I did have a tennis court. And then once I moved out, graduated, etc., my dad, who's I think too old to even still play tennis. He used to, that's why he had it. He was a big tennis player back in his youth. I think he was still 50 to 60. Now it was like clay. Now it's artificial grass. And I haven't played on it yet, but it's like Wimbledon.
Wimbledon, yeah.
So you still have it?
Yes, correct. We're gonna have to have a Winging It 2v2 doubles tournament.
Oh, that'd be lit. Let's do it.
Connecticut, dude. We'll have to plan that too. Now that New York City's back up.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Brendan's been out there. We'll have to plan something good.
My little sister moved there 3 weeks ago, so we'll have to.
Let's go. Wow, this is in the works.
Wait, so are you cold at tennis, low key?
No, like I'm the guy that I played my buddy Chris Willis, who like played in high school. He's not even that great, but he was just dusting me. He had me fucking running from end line to end line. Okay, speaking of tough challenges, the 1 minute bread challenge.
So I saw this challenge on TikTok too, and I just decided to try it. I was like, this is ridiculous. I mean, come on, one piece of bread in 1 minute, no water. And I mean, all right, I'm not going to make excuses, but I got a bad jaw and I started off slow because I thought it'd be so easy, but it's like so dry and it's really hard to swallow. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't eat one piece of bread in 1 minute.
Dude, I think I could smash a piece of bread in 1 minute.
That's what Grant said. He said
I thought so too, yeah.
Grant goes, I bet I could do 3 pieces. So we did, Grant. Grant did it. I told him to post it, but he wouldn't. He finished at 59 seconds, and he tried really hard.
If I had, I think, for out of bread, I would literally do it right now. But
dude, we should do it.
Okay, yeah, we'll make our way there eventually. We'll get the culminating end to this podcast with Jack doing the 1 minute bread challenge.
I could do, yeah, easily.
Do you have bread? You should do it.
Yes. So I was gonna say, yeah, you got to post. What was it like? Embarrassing how hard Grant was. Like Grant didn't want to post it just because he looked like a pelican eating bread or something.
It's just not his thing to post.
Sure.
You know?
Well, I saw yours and I'm thinking like, I catch that on like whatever, like a Sunday morning or something. I'm like, what? That's easy as hell. And then I see the labor of you chewing with no water. And I start losing my breath. I was like, dear God, how is this happening?
Yeah, you guys got to try it. I mean, it's definitely possible, but it's not easy.
Yeah. Shit.
Speaking of like challenges like that, have you ever tried the saltine cracker?
I was just thinking about that. That's got to be equally as tough.
I don't even know if that's ever been done.
Have you done the cinnamon challenge?
Oof.
Yeah, 1 scoop of cinnamon.
Yeah.
I've never done it, but can't you like die from that?
I don't know.
Have you done like the milk challenge?
I have not.
Oof. Yeah, that'll. I love milk. That'll have you yakking.
Did I tell the story about Jeremy Crow once? He did the entire gallon, 2 gallon or whatever it is, and then started doing jump rope to get himself to throw up. And then he was just like, do some people just not throw up? And people were like, no. He's like, I think I'm good. And just never threw up.
Come on. That's incredible. That's like a superpower. Jack, I got a question for you. Have you seen Knives Out?
Yes.
Okay, so I just watched it for the first time, and I had heard mixed reviews.
What'd you think?
I fucking loved it.
I loved it.
I thought it was awesome. It was like corny, but it was well done. The script was fantastic. It was a whodunit, but it was still a comedy and silly at parts, but it still was a true like mystery when it all came around. Great cast, fantastic acting. Yeah.
That's why they just spent that check on them for those sequels on Netflix for like 400 mil. Yeah, 400 mil for the rights to number 2 and 3 of it.
Who were some of the standouts from cast? The second cast, I forget.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. That alone is like, holy fuck.
Yeah, they've added some pretty crazy names, but it'll be sick. He's in. You ever seen Fight Club?
Fight Club.
I don't know.
Oh, classic.
With
Brad Pitt.
Training Day with Denzel Washington. Yeah. He was his partner, right? Or no, was that?
No, that's Ethan Hawke.
That's Ethan Hawke. Damn it.
Yeah. He's in some shit, but he's the only. I don't know why that's the first name I thought of, but yeah, they did add some great people.
Dave Bautista is the other one.
Oh yeah. He's in that.
Dude, what a career for that guy. Professional wrestler, right? And now he's like one of the most sought after actors.
Yeah, he's in one of those crazy action movies right now on Netflix about like fighting zombies.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Do you guys get up for those?
No.
That's
not me.
Hold on. So have you guys caught on to what AMC stock's been doing today? I'm about to make all my fucking money back. This is incredible. But I think some of the news that shocked me was like, I saw, first of all, the fact that Fast and Furious has a 9th movie. I mean, my God, this was a franchise I loved, and then it kept going, and it just got sillier and sillier. I couldn't keep up. But I saw that they just broke the box office record for the last 2 years, and it's like, okay, if that movie's doing well, movie theaters are back, baby.
Wait, what do you mean the last 2 years it broke it?
Well, because 2020, like in terms of actual box, like gate going to the movies, like obviously, 2020 was a wash. No one could go to the movies. So I think it was like Tenet and then something else. And then this just shattered it. But it was Fast and Furious 9. I think they're racing in space now. I mean,
but there's got to be people that are Fast and Furious heads that are just addicted to the series, even how crazy it gets.
Dude, it's spanned like decades. Like well, I guess Star Wars, same thing, but it's not Star Wars.
Wait, they're not actually racing in space, right?
Dude, they're doing some
they're
shit.
Getting there. They're getting
there now. Yeah, like it. The first
John Cena's in it.
Yeah, the first one's fire. The first couple,
I think Fast 5 was when we were in high school. That was one of my favorite. Like that was a movie where we first started getting stoned going to movies, and I was like, I felt like I was in the car, in the movie theater at the IMAX. God.
Yeah.
So should I watch Fast 9? Is that what it's called?
I think it would be a complete waste of 120 minutes.
Yeah.
That's my review, and I have not even looked at the synopsis.
Yeah, I agree.
Watch
Step Brothers with Grant.
Yes. Okay. Let's see here.
Wait, I have a topic.
Yes.
So basically, these twins married these other twins, and they both got married together, and then they both moved into the same house together. It's weird. And apparently the doctor was like, don't have kids, because if they both have kids, they're technically siblings. I'm
trying to look up the video here that you
Oh yeah, I sent it.
You sent it to me. So here's what was crazy. It was two sets of twins, right? So two sisters, identical, and then two brothers. They do everything together. I'm friends with we're all friends with pairs of twins. Brad Burt, Jake Burt, and then here in Minneapolis, I've got Ty and Al Dawson, fraternal twins, right? Not identical. These are what?
They're fraternal twins?
Ty and Al Dawson? Oh yeah. These guys. So they do everything together. They're like the same. They're calling each other every day. Like I'm calling my brother like once every 4 months, perhaps. But these guys, so the identical twins that you're talking about, Austin, they married together. They got married the same, like these the two sisters went and took all the same classes, got the exact same GPA, which is like, what the fuck's going on there? They get married. So these two sets of twins marry each other and they get pregnant at the same time.
They had a combined wedding too.
Yes.
Dude, what? That's weird.
I've actually pulled up the video. I don't know if the sound's going to work for this if I shared it, but we might do play by play. Can you guys hear that? No.
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 But do you believe that the kids are technically siblings and cousins?
I'm lost.
Well, I remember them explaining it, and it was like, but they're
Wait, so are the
seem to be
twins guy
okay.
and girl?
2 guys are twins, 2 girls are twins, and they marry each other. So
So how are
technically,
they?
the kids should be cousins, right?
Yeah, how the hell would they be siblings?
But they're true siblings because it was DNA from like each part. It was, yeah, it'll blow your mind, honestly.
Whoa. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, Cersei had 5 kids with her twin brother, and none of them are blue. So
one of the lesser talked about subjects from Game of Thrones that was kind of sus. Dude, are you guys checking out the chicken and waffle sandwich from Hardees? Holy crap! I saw that. Imagine eating that in a minute without water. Come on, you guys fuck with Hardees? I feel like that's a huge Missouri brand.
I used to fuck with Hardees. The thick burger. Thick burger's fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with it, but I hear their breakfast is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Should I add that to my live to-dos?
Yeah.
You 100%, dude. Yes.
Chicken
Do you
and waffle
guys?
sandwich?
Do you? Because I don't really do this, but watching the commercial, I loved it. I want to try it too. Do you do syrup on your salty breakfast food? Because I really don't do. Like I don't do it that often.
I like bacon and syrup.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I dunk everything in syrup for breakfast.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big French toast sticks, like pancakes guy, and I guess I'll fuck around with this chicken and waffle sandwich. But yeah, I don't know. I've always kept
Try
it
it?
separate. No, I haven't. I literally saw it, and I don't even think I'll have to look if there's a Hardee's out here. I haven't seen one yet. There's a Portillo's out here.
Did you like see a picture of the sandwich? And you're like,
It was a
"Oh."
commercial, dude. That's advertising. Holy shit! I was like, I was literally drooling, salivating it, and I was like, holy shit.
What are those chicken tenders that everybody's doing that video of? Is it from KFC or
Well,
Burger?
it was. Are you talking about the Popeyes versus KFC chicken sandwich debate from a
No,
couple months ago?
They're like
No.
chicken tenders that are like in this sauce with the pickles. How do you not
Mm.
know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen that. But
That does
apparently
not
Burger
sound
King-
up my alley
apparently
whatsoever.
Burger King has a new chicken sandwich that's actually gas.
I
Dude.
heard that too.
Is BK? I feel like BK is the best deals. Like, are they just so cheap?
Dude,
Dude,
yeah.
you can get 10 nuggets for $1.50, right?
Yeah. One time I bet Joe Martins that if I bought him, he wouldn't eat all 51 of them. And he ate 51 while we sat there. It was disgusting.
Why? Why 51?
Well, I guess 50. Well, $1.50 plus times 10. Yeah.
What's
Right.
the most amount of food you've eaten where you're just like, oh God, like in a sitting? I'll go first to give you some time to think about it. So my go-to order when I could just bash a meal before like a day keg or something, I'm trying to like get my meal in and maybe just keep it going for the day through the night. 2 double hamburgers from McDonald's, plain only ketchup. Come on. 10-piece nugget with barbecue sauce, medium fry. Just scarf it. Like, come on.
Dude,
You want deep in?
one time I went through McDonald's with Danny Farrell, my pledge dad, and he bought 5 50-piece McNuggets. And
How long were you sitting there?
forever. And we finally got it. Start to drive away, and he just throws them all out of the car.
What?
And 50-piece nuggets are like $20, I'm pretty sure. And then,
Why do you throw him in
and
the
then
car?
and then he fell asleep, and we had to carry him.
Dude, I think McDonald's is at the top of my list where I'm just fucking, I can go to that not twice in the same day, not back-to-back days, but you can find me there a couple times a week. I mean, it's just there's so many options. I mean, it's so quick, so cheap. I love it. So good.
Yeah,
It
I've
is
definitely
fire.
fucking bashed there before.
Uh,
Bashed.
Yeah.
Okay, we will wrap up with an off-the-cuff version of Tea with Jack D. Here's what I just had before we get to that. Again, Brennan out. He'll be back next week. Austin, myself, Jack. Things you didn't know you needed. Okay, tell me if I'm going overboard on some of these. I just spent the last 40 minutes watching my sprinkler system go to work. Gave my lawn a nice fresh cut. Oh my God. Things you didn't know you needed a sprinkler system.
Dude, you're totally becoming a dad now.
I'm such a dad.
House.
Wow.
You have a lawnmower yet?
Oh yeah, dude. And you know me, I'm not doing any work around the house. But once it's Sunday, I'm pulling that lawnmower out and I'm going to work on that grass. Only thing I'm good for there.
You need some lawnmower shades.
Right, correct. Yeah, no, you really need a pair of shoes that are you just have to look at a pair of shoes in your closet and say, fuck these shoes. Like that is what you have to designate to literally mow in. It's a pair of Corona thong flip-flops.
You mow in flip-flops?
I didn't want to ruin anything else. I'm not gonna put the Berkeys on. Come on. Golf club cleaner. I mean, come on, you guys golfers. Austin is. This thing is a rotating, like it's an electronic battery propelled thing. Dude, so I just got new clubs and I'm like, holy shit. All right. Last one I didn't treat as well. They only last like 5 years. These I put some money into. I'm golfing a lot. I got to take care of them. This thing, you just wet your golf club and then you just like press it on and it just spins the dirt off. Like it's literally one of those so satisfying videos.
You do it like while you golf or just like
after every round.
I have one an electric toothbrush. I'll never go back after, and I left it in Kansas City, so I'm back to a normal one right now and it's awful.
Dude, they're like literally $4.
Electric ones?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Quip?
Yeah, they are.
Have you heard of Quip, which is like another brand that does a bunch of podcast advertising, I think. But it's literally this, it's like Harry's, it's Dollar Shave Club. They'll send you toothpaste and a new brush head every 3 months. Electric toothbrush. It's modern. It's fucking fantastic. That is a good one.
Dude, I've seen a toothbrush that was over $100 and it's like basically levitating. I don't know how to explain it, but like they don't fuck around on those high-tech ones.
I think that's capped that they're $4 an electric.
Dude, I
think it's capped or levitating.
3 for $15 or something.
Dude,
no, you can get some cheap ones for sure.
Yeah.
Like Crest, you know.
Well, mine's a nice one, and it feels like I'm at the dentist, so I want it again.
Dude, I have a water pick. Like my dentist was like, "Yeah, you should, rip heaters. We've all been through a dip phase." The dentist is like, "Hey, you should water pick once a night." I was like, "Excuse me." So I have a water pick now. It's like,
dude. Wait, yeah, what?
I was pantomiming for the listening audience. Literally, it's it's flossing with water. Like it just shoots water in between your teeth and you just move it around your mouth. Water pick, PIK.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you know those little floss hand
floss sticks
that you just like this. It's so much easier to floss, and it comes in a pack of like 100.
Yeah, I have to do that twice a day and then water pick once. Yeah, got to keep it tight. Last one I had. I have two more. Security system. Holy shit. So it came with the house and I was like, okay, I guess we'll just like Xfinity kind of was like, hey, just add on to your internet deal with us. And it's a bundle. This thing is fire. You just feel so protected at home. It's like you could set an alarm if you're leaving, etc. Cameras on the garage, cameras on the front door. And then last one, Cheez-Its and milk. A personal favorite. Things you didn't know you needed. It's fire.
Dude, I fuck with both those, but together?
Bro, try it tonight. It'll change your world.
I have two I can think of. One I don't have, but I've used it. I really enjoyed the bidet, the Palace. I think those are pretty life-changing.
100%.
And then we just moved my grandma out of her house, and she had these like TV trays that you can like sit on the couch and while you eat dinner, and it's a tray in front of you. Oh my God. life changing instead of trying to like balance on the couch or like not watch TV.
And here's the future is like people used to make fun of the TV dinner family. That's every family. Now you make fun of the people that still have a formal dining room. I mean, when are you using that except for Thanksgiving?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have a coffee table yet, so that would actually help a lot. You know the rule, like making your kids eat dinner with you every night. Are you gonna make your kids do that?
Probably not.
I wasn't made to do it.
Right.
I watch TV.
But you definitely do like see your kids grow up more and like.
Sure. I mean, my mom was always working. It was my dad, my dad and my nanny. My dad, who was a stay-at-home dad, and he still had to have a nanny somehow. So it was just like we would always have dinner with them, and then like my mom would come home usually. But yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, there's other ways to hang out with your kids too. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say like I would eat in front of the TV with my kids, not like have them go bring it up to their room. You know,
me and my sister would sit at the bar in our kitchen, and we had a TV in the kitchen. Right. And my mom would like, while she was like cleaning up, we would eat.
You need a TV. You need people are like, turn the TV off. It's like, come on.
I need noise. I can't eat in silence.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Dude, whenever I'm in the car with my dad, he always turns off the radio.
Well, I kind of, I mean, sometimes I like some silence. Sometimes I get the thoughts in the car. You know, you just got to get some thinking. But yeah, everyone else is like, hey, can we fucking turn something on?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, before we get to tea with Jack D, I just had some TikTok things that maybe you may or may not have seen. I'm just going to run them by you. If we haven't seen them, we'll just move past them. Adin Ross, do you guys know who Cole Bennett is?
No.
He's like a music video creator. Is
he Lyrical Lemonade?
He's Lyrical Lemonade, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he makes crazy ass fucking music videos, and he's obviously like super high up. He went to high school in a small town in Illinois with my buddy James O'Hara.
Okay.
So him and Adin Ross are linking up. Adin Ross, streamer turned he's gonna have a music video. You guys checking that out possibly?
Dude, no. What's it when you don't have sex?
Celibate.
Absent.
Really?
Celibate? He said he was going celibate. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. All of 2021, he lasted like 4 months.
Dude, I can't tell what is a joke and what isn't a joke with that dude. It is so funny.
Someone came up to him in his Lamborghini or whatever, is like, "How'd you make it?" And he goes, "Just act gay."
Wait, was that Daniel Mack too?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yes. God. All right. So there's that. I sent you guys a video of apparently a mermaid flopping around on a dock, I think, overseas somewhere. Did you guys catch that? Are mermaids real? Any takers?
I believe that video is fake, but
what? All right.
But they said, he posted something today. Oh, he posted today that the Mona Lisa is going to get robbed in 2025 by a mafia family.
The time traveler. So no, hold on. That was a couple days ago, and I'm glad you brought that up because I think I mentioned it, or maybe I mentioned it to you guys off the air. But he called that this guy Kabi. What was it? I just sent it. The dude was going to take the dude that literally doesn't say a word and just like makes fun of life hacks was going to have more followers at the end of the year than Charlie D'Amelio, and now everyone is saying that. Yeah. And he's literally on pace for it.
I did see that.
That's the guy that's always like,
exactly, that's exactly right. So here's the scary thing. So the Mona Lisa post, after that post was the purge, which I talked about last week. So 7 days ago, TikTok deleted that video and he hasn't posted since. I think they got him.
Whoa. Gone.
We're toast. Holy! Have you guys?
5 years from now, Dylan's gonna be like, "Where the fuck did this guy go?"
I'm gonna be the homeless guy on the street, haggard with a beer. You remember Wingin It episode 26? Have you guys seen that shit about the Pentagon releasing shit on UFOs though? June, like, what are they just gonna confirm everything we've been talking about for 10 episodes?
Yeah, that's all built up. It's good. I fucking have pressed it this whole time, Austin. It's coming. I've been talking about it for weeks.
Yeah.
Are we just going to be mind blown, or is it kind of going to be like a letdown? We're just going to be like, what the fuck? Like, all right, thanks. We know.
Well, apparently Obama came out and was like, yeah, there's aliens. Well, I don't know if he said that, but he said there's definitely UFOs.
Remember the Facebook event when we were all supposed to storm Area 51?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
Simpler times. Dude, the government was probably shitting their pants. They're like, wait a second, are they really about to fucking do this?
I saw something the other day that when Jimmy Carter was running for president, he vowed he would release everything about aliens. And then when he got elected,
They shut him up.
He said for national security reasons he can't. So.
Bro. The Nyrons. Yes, they're called Nyrons and UAPs. Remember, they're coming. I think that's all we had. Let's break and then we'll wrap up with some tea with Jack D. This is Winging It. All right. This is very exciting. We have located some bread. Jack Duncan is going to do the challenge live, the bread challenge. We have some caveats. There was some thinly sliced bread, but we'll take do with what we got. But first, I've got 2 late entries to things you didn't know you need. A letter opener. Oh my, I just dropped it. Dude, you gotta, I can't, here we go. You gotta open your letters this way. You can't be ripping and tearing. It's just absolutely awful. Anyone know?
Dude, you open from the side. There's like a way to do it. It's
Come
so
on.
I don't give many letters. I feel like
I just get junk mail. I just have to. Second, bottle opener. Mount Rushmore. How about that?
I feel like
Okay,
the guy that just opens all the junk mail and then throws it away without even looking. Like, yes, I get to use my...
I just look at it. I go, yes.
All right. How about I time him?
You time. I'll do play-by-play. That was my Born Justice. And for the visual audience, you will get a treat here of Jack Duncan with his thinly sliced bread.
So, Jack, you're going to do 2 pieces of the thinly sliced bread.
Explain the bread.
Dude, it's like super ultra like thin bread. Like,
okay.
Is it like smaller?
No, it's
hold
like
it up.
Same,
Give us a little whiff look here.
It's like normal. It's just like supposed to be like
that is some thin bread.
Less calories.
Might be harder, dude.
Yeah, well, it's probably.
So we are officially for the Guinness Book of World Records going with 2 of these thinly sliced bread. Austin's got the time. I've got the play-by-play. This is Winging It. This is Jack's moment. This is go. That's all I had. Sorry.
All right, Jack. Can you see my clock?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Oh, we're money. Wow.
Ready?
The dog go.
Set, go.
Okay. He is gobbling down the first slice. It is in the mouth. 5 seconds in, he is chewing. A lot of action on the jaw, Austin. He's so as an analyst here, you've done this before. Is he going full slice first, thinly? Is this a good tactic? He's having a lot of chewing.
I'll tell you what. I did it in 3 separate bites, and maybe the tactic is to go all. Oh my God! Are you done with the first?
He is struggling. It's almost done. We're at 30 seconds. That is done.
That was it.
That was both?
Done?
Yeah.
That was both in the same.
Can you breathe?
He is quickly to the water.
Yeah.
He did
I mashed them together. See, there's only 1 left. That was the third piece I brought down.
Okay, maybe it was 3. Maybe it was 3 servings.
So you finished in 33 seconds.
I told dude.
That was impressive.
It was thinly sliced.
All right.
We'll go to the judges' scorecard eventually.
I think it would have been easier if I would have gone 1 at a time because it's thin.
How hard was that chewing? It looked like as you got down the last gulp, it was a little bit.
I thought it was gonna get stuck. I thought I was, but
I mean, we appreciate that. That's
terrible.
gonna sell. We're gonna be clipping that up easily.
Yeah.
Okay, but one last thing too. Again, I'm just blowing your guys' TikTok up with random shit. Have you guys seen the Dagestanian fight between these 2-year-olds taking over the FYP page?
Yeah.
Bro, Hasbulla, that dude is a thug.
That shit's hilarious when he takes his hat off.
Wait a second. The actual question, are these toddlers or are these just little people? No, I think that's the appropriate term for them, actually, too.
They're like 4 years old.
Okay, yeah. So how is this legal? How is 13 million people liking this fight between 4-year-olds?
I don't know. Is his dad like a UFC fighter? Because all this kid wants to do is punch people.
He's got that dude's got to be in the middle. He looks like a fighter. I feel like the one who like.
Yeah.
I'm looking him up right now. Hasbulla. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Here we go. This is very exciting. I've got the screen sharing capabilities here. So this fight, I don't know when it's happening. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather are eventually fighting too. Okay, so this Hasbulla is on the left. This dude is my man. I don't know what country this is being held in. This guy's just an absolute winner.
Wait, what did that first article say? It says Russia's dwarf athletic.
That's what I was wondering. Oh, concerned by, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that going to give me a virus? Oh yeah. Apparently their presser was a little violent.
Wait, this is an actual fight going down?
I think so. Hasbulla to Abdurazik. Yeah, wow. Hold your emotions, little kid. I don't know how. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to get some video here. I don't know if we'll have sound, but this is. Oh my God, this might be the fight of the century. He lost a push-up challenge. All right. Well, anyway.
The Charlie bit my finger video that we all saw growing up is being removed from YouTube. It was sold as an NFT for $760,000. It's pretty crazy.
What are the copyright issues there? So it had to be taken off of YouTube because it was sold officially to this new buyer?
I think the person who recorded it sold it, made bank, right?
Yeah.
But so I don't like that was shocking to me that you had to take it off YouTube. Hold on, wait, this is actually funny too. I posted last week's episode of Wingin It, and all of a sudden, like I'm posting it, and the first 30 seconds were just silent. And I've been seeing on YouTube lately, it's like copyright check. It's like this new edition, and I think they got onto us. I don't know if it was Bruce Buffer's "It's Time" or if it was Casey and the Sunshine Band. What's that song? That's a banger. I forget.
Keep it coming.
It was 30 seconds of silence. So I'm like, wait a second, what the hell is going on here? So I went back into the editing. I was like, all right, took out the intro. So we might have to have a new one in the works. Who knows? I'll try it again today.
Got us?
They got us.
I didn't have any litigation in the mail with my letter opener, but that was it.
Aren't you supposed to give credit to like some random dude every time you play it?
That's for core trades, benmusic.com. I think I stopped that after the first one.
Okay. This is pretty crazy. An Indian woman who was believed to have died from COVID came to life moments before she was being cremated.
What?
That's something out of a TV show movie.
Shut up.
I swear it was on Complex News. I mean, yeah.
Did you see the shit about the Wuhan infectious disease lab people having to be hospitalized like in November 2019?
Yeah.
And people were like, Well, what was funny was like Trump was accusing them and it was reckless, but now people are in hindsight kind of being like, wait a second, was he onto something? Like that's a little bit suspicious.
Are you guys gonna get cremated?
Dude, that used to weird me out as a kid, but like I feel like I would. What am I gonna rot in the ground?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I feel like
you're rotten? Wow.
Yeah, I'm rotten.
I would get maybe if they. I don't like when they keep them on the on the
you know what?
shelf.
I actually put me on a shelf in the kitchen. I want to be in front of the sink.
I think it's fine like to do it, and then like if you spread them in like their favorite place, like the beach or something. Like,
I want you to get me stuffed, and I'll just put me on the couch watching sports for the next 100 years. Isn't Ted Williams' head like in a freezer or something like that?
Yeah, he's frozen in case that they can ever like attach him to a body in the future.
Probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Who's Ted Williams?
Like
best Red Sox ever to play.
What was it? The 40s, the 20s. He was, baseball's been around for almost 150 years now. He was one of the all-time greats, Babe Ruth era.
Yeah. You just said freeze me, so he's just in a block.
He's like, he's literally.
And then Walt Disney.
Yeah, Walt Disney. Their heads are cut off, frozen in a freezer.
They're not. They don't have their heads cut off, do
it's
they?
like that episode of iCarly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like I don't know how
they attach the head.
Well, they probably do it to like a robot,
a cryogenic freezer.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if it's like, they're creating technology to help veterans and people that lose limbs. Like eventually you could probably just put a head on like a fully functioning body. Who knows?
Okay. The Halloween movie Hocus Pocus, they're making a sequel of the original cast, which is kind of crazy because that movie is from like the early 90s. You guys are familiar with Hocus Pocus?
I don't know if I've seen it.
These three chicks, like.
Okay, I think I have heard of it. I read a crazy article that was just like how the big networks are kind of aware of streaming and like the threat that it poses, but they're also they're still putting so much money into remakes. Like they're like All in the Family. They're doing like another, like they're remaking all these. What's going to be the remakes from our generation? It's probably going to be like a Pineapple Express, like 3, in 20 years. Like I don't understand how I guess it's because they're just banking on people growing older and still staying loyal to their audiences.
I feel like when you wait that long, though, the remakes are like everyone's so old.
Yeah, like how do they're like old like ladies now?
We
like
were just talking about Fast and Furious 9. Can you imagine Fast and Furious 38?
Yeah.
Is 9? Is that the like longest series that's ever been made?
I'm about to look that up. Actually,
Star Wars are there like 8?
Yeah, it's getting close.
It's got to be up there. Like movie trilogy, like series. Yeah.
I'll look it up. You got it, Jack.
Okay. The people know this, but the Pentagon reportedly has a secret army of 60,000 people worldwide that carry out like operations and shit.
Oh wow, espionage.
Yeah. I don't know why that's news, but
like
yeah,
secret agents.
Yeah. I love some good espionage, dude.
Yeah, same.
In another life, I would like to be a spy. I mean, you would have no life, but that would just be like,
I used to read like spy books when I was little. My mom would get them for me, and I'd fuck with spies.
I think some company, some big mogul just bought, is it MGM? Whoever owns the Bond franchises, like they just got bought out. So they might like kind of retool it and make it even sicker. Who knows?
That was in the tea. Amazon is buying MGM for $9 billion.
What? Really?
Yep.
I used to have their stock.
Well,
do you guys know what The Athletic is?
Yeah.
So it's like, God, this was like 5 years ago. Newspapers are dying, right? But this company was like, hey, we're going to take the best writers in the country, the best sports writers in the country, and we're going to put an all kind of newspaper-esque online thing. It's The Athletic. You have to pay, I think, $4 a month, maybe it's higher, to subscribe, and you get all the writers that they hired, all their content. So it's a subscription service for reading long form shit. And I was like, wait a second, how? Like, I mean, I get long form shit. I'm still a fan, I guess, on ESPN.com, but I'm not going to pay, for just to read long articles. The New York Times is going to buy them. I think it was something, I'll have to look this up, but it was an astronomical number. And just, dude, that's the dream. Just everyone getting fucking bought out for a lot of money. New York Times to buy The Athletic. Anyway, keep going with some tea. Sorry, I'll find this number.
Travis Scott, this got rescinded or Kylie Jenner said it's not true, but it was said that Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner are back together in an open relationship. And
really?
Kylie freaked out.
She said, "You guys will make up anything." So who knows what the truth is with that? But okay, Nick Cannon is expecting his 7th child with former Wild 'N Out model Alyssa Scott, while his current girlfriend is pregnant with twins.
What?
Wait, what is Nick Cannon's most famous thing? Like, I always associate him with Nickelodeon, but what do you think he would consider his most famous act? Well, probably Wild 'N Out, right?
I would think Wild 'N Out, or being with Mariah Carey probably made him the most famous.
Right.
Didn't he do America's Got Talent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was a great host.
Wait, so he's having his 7th kid with his ex while
No, he's having his 7th kid with a former model that was on Wild 'N Out, but his girlfriend is pregnant with twins right now.
I mean, hey, to each his own.
Yeah. Okay, we already got to okay. Timothy Chalamet. You guys know who that is
God, so
he's like he's in all those movies.
I know, he's once you see the face, you know who he is. He was a kid actor that was getting all these great roles. He was in what was that Western that came out when we were in high school that was fire with Tom Hardy. Not really a Western, but it was like a Southern running, making their own alcohol shit.
Lawless. Is he in Lawless?
Maybe it was Lawless. I think so.
I think it was Shia LaBeouf's in Lawless with him.
Yeah, he was in that, I think.
But I don't know. I just know he's a big deal right now, but he
just got cast to play Willy Wonka, and they're doing an origin story called Wonka of how Willy Wonka became Willy Wonka. I think that might be kind of cool.
Oh yeah. That looks dope.
I wonder if I would love it to be dark, kind of like how Joker was with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think that would be super cool.
Yeah. So,
dude, I need cataract surgery. My God, or what is LASIK? I can't even see anymore. My God, I've been looking at the same page on the internet for fucking 10 minutes. Anyway.
Yeah, that is kind of what I had so far. I have a couple suggestions for shows. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently the movie The Woman in the Window on Netflix is insane. It's based on a book. It's about this psychiatrist who literally has something happened to her where she won't leave her apartment. She won't go outside. And she sees a crime happen through her window.
What is this? The Woman on the Train? Isn't that kind of similar?
Yeah, but it's so she sees this crime happen, and apparently it's a huge mind fuck, and they try to convince her she's crazy, and I don't know. Even Brendan watched it and he said it was nuts.
Really?
So that's a suggestion there, and then I had one more.
Yeah, do you watch all these shows that you recommend?
Yes.
You were putting out recommendations.
Dude, yeah, I watch everything. I don't know what I'm gonna watch after this. I still am suggesting Mayor of Easttown. It's a great show. And then that documentary that I suggested last time, you would actually find very interesting, Austin, because it's about breaking the 2-hour marathon, but it's all these engineers at Nike who engineer, they test these dudes for 6 months to prove that with science, a human is physically capable of breaking that with the way they monitor them and stuff, and just little turns they make. I don't know. It's crazy.
It's not the guy that has people run next to him to keep his pace, is it?
Yeah.
It is that guy?
Well, that's part of it. It's called Breaking 2. It's on Disney Plus. You guys probably don't have that, but
I do actually.
It's National Geographic. It's pretty interesting. Those dudes fucking fly.
They average 420.
What?
Don't they average a 420 mile or something?
Dude, yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Bro, I was a casual 955 mile back in the day. I was so ass at running.
Oh, and then one more show that's coming out that just got said it's going to be made, which sounds cool, is this. So back in the day, there was this they call them fixers in Hollywood, who were lawyers that were kind of mobsters who fixed stuff for Hollywood's elite. And there was
it was kind of like Scandal, right?
Yeah,
a little bit.
But they were mob, they would kill people to shut them up and stuff. And there's this one coming out about one, I forgot his name, one of the most famous ones ever, and Jonah Hill is playing him.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a mini series. So
when's that come out?
It just got said it's gonna be made, so it'll be a while. But I saw that, and I think it's gonna be really cool.
I watched recently Moneyball and Wolf of Wall Street in consecutive nights. Oh my God, he's so fucking money in both of those. To wrap up Winging It here with Austin Platts, Jack Duncan, myself, Dylan Corbett, I do have Fast and Furious is not quite there. It doesn't even crack the list. I have the 12 longest running film franchises The Pink Panther 11. Oh,
What?
okay. They put Marvel here. I actually have a question for you, Jack. Do you get up for the Marvel? Because they're putting out some good products now. I mean, I catch it like I like the Avengers, but are you checking out all their miniseries, etc.?
I need to put some more focus into Marvel because I've
Right.
always kind
It's
of
too much time.
I've always kind of not been big superhero unless it's like Dark Knight or like original Spider-Man. But
Dude, Chris Evans in Knives Out is so fire.
yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh my god.
He's a beast. Dude, I didn't even know there was more than one Pink Panther. Has anybody even seen Pink Panther?
So
I've
Steve Martin was the one of like our childhood, but I think my dad showed me like the old school ones, which were pretty funny. I mean, for me as a kid watching it. They put Marvel on here. Friday the 13th. Still going. 12 films. Star Trek. You guys get up for that?
No.
I think I saw one of the ones. What isn't it? Chris Pine. Speaking of reboots, James Bond 23.
What?
Holy
Yes,
fuck.
bro.
Jeez.
This might be a shocker. Godzilla 30.
Dude.
Wait, are you serious?
I mean, according to Google, the internet.
Holy shit.
And then something called Carry On. I've never even heard of that. 31 films.
How are there 30 Godzillas? I feel like there wasn't even the technology to make Godzilla back in the
Oh
day.
no, what? You haven't seen Godzilla from the 50s? Holy shit, hell of a
No.
flick. I
Is
think
it
my dad
fire?
starred in it. Dude, it's hysterical. They had you haven't seen the black and white King Kong? Shit, oh, bro, it was kind of scary. That'll do it. Winging It. We appreciate you guys, the listener. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. We've had a great audience watching us lately. So that's been kind of funny. Maybe Jack will get it incentivized to get a background soon.
I tried everything. If someone knows how to do it on a 2015 Mac, hit my line.
Hey, no worries. I was supposed to buy Zoom Pro 30 weeks ago. We're still working on that. All right, we'll talk to you guys next week.